In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Greetings and good day. I am Umme Farwa. The topic of our discussion is scopus. The very first question which arises in your mind is, what is scopus? Actually, we can never separate from research and development. The teacher and especially researcher must understand the terms which related to research. Research has a key role for our advancement, whatever the field is. Therefore, we figure out the terms which are related to research. One of those is scopus. What exactly is scopus? It is basically one of the largest abstract and citation database of peer-reviewed literature, scientific journals, books, and conference proceedings. Scopus delivers a comprehensive overview of the world's research output in the field of science, technology, medicine, social sciences, arts, and humanities. Here, I would like to give the brief description of the term citation database. Citation means reference to some previous source of information for your present work. Okay. The very important point is Scopus is not only about the scientific journals, this includes conference proceedings and books also. So, this is called database. Scopus is the database of abstract and citation. Scopus features smart tools to track, analyze, and visualize research. And who is the owner of Scopus? Elsevier is the owner of Scopus, which is the world's leading publisher of science and health information. Elsevier serves more than 30 million scientists, students, and health information professionals worldwide. Now, looking onwards, Scopus was launched in November 2004. Now, have an overview of Scopus. Here is the information about the publisher indexed in Scopus. Index is basically a system used to make finding information easier. It could also mean publishing a detailed list, usually arranged alphabetically, of the specific information in publication. So, Elsevier has 10% index in Scopus, and the other publishers like Springer has 8% index, and Oxford University Press has 1% index. And you can check index details of other publishers by using this link given over here. Now, Scopus at Gallens. It was updated in the first month of year 2020. More than 5,000 publishers are linked with Scopus, which include active serial titles and more than 194 book series. Scopus contains 1.4 billion cited references dated back to 1970. It includes 75 million items, 16 million author profiles, 70,000 affiliation profiles. Scopus also includes 5,500 full open access journals and keeps record post the year 1969 with the references and also millions of record pre-1970 back to the year 1788. Now, we are going to discuss Scopus contents coverage. Scopus coverage of source types. The source types covered in Scopus are either serial publications that have international standard serial number, for example, journals, book series, and some conference series, or non-serial publications that have an international standard book number. It includes 2.1% active book series. That means the book series which is on the go. The book series is a serial publication that has overall series title with international standard serial number and a book with international standard book number. It also includes 0.7% trade journals, Trade journals are basically serial publications covering and intended to reach a specific industry, trade, or type of business. In other words, we can say these publications are magazine types. Trade journals are included in Scopus because users and librarians consider selected articles to be scientifically relevant and includes 60.5% active journals. And the figure 36.6% is for the inactive source types, which include book series and trade journals. Now, Scopus subject area coverage. It covers 25% health sciences, which include nursing, dentistry, and Medline, which is medical literature analysis and retrieval system online. And 16% life sciences, including neuroscience, pharmacology, and biological sciences. 27% physical sciences, consisting chemistry, physics, and engineering fields. It also includes 32% social sciences. Now, the question is, what are the benefits and features of Scopus? So, benefits are Scopus enhances visibility. It means that Scopus promotes easy discovery of research and enables researchers to claim their research work. It manages researchers' reputation as ability to track and analyze citations or publications accurately and claim authorship, which allows Scopus users to command of their future and own their reputations. The most important, Scopus updates and verifies author profiles to ensure that authors' scientific research achievements are being displayed accurately. It also empowers the organizations by helping out to conduct impactful research and also by discovering experts and collaborators for research. The fascinating one is that it supports collaborations by highlighting the work of key contributors and external experts based on your searches. Features of Scopus. Scopus supports followers in three key areas. The first one is search. How can we search? We can search by documents, author, or affiliation, by link to full text article if your institution already subscribes to this database. Now, the second one is discover. We can find related documents by share references of authors or keywords. We can identify collaborators or subject experts with author identifiers. And identity can be clarified through ORCID, that is Open Researcher and Contributor ID. ORCID is basically a unique open digital identifier that distinguishes you from every other researcher with the same or similar name to you. ORCID ID is visible to everyone and is displayed below the name of author. In the last, how to analyze track citation over time for a set of authors' documents with the overview of citation. We can view age index for specific authors. It provides a tool allowing you to analyze journals across multiple metrics. Metrics, that means exactly measurements. Research metrics are the fundamental tools used across the publishing industry to measure performances both at journal and author level. Scopus quality measures for journals. Now, we will discuss the Scopus quality measures for journals. Which are CITE score. CITE score is basically a simple way of measuring the citation impact of journal or serial titles. It calculates the average number of citations received in a calendar year by total number of published titles in that journal in the preceding 3 years. And the CITE score can be calculated as the number of citations from 2016 to 19 over the number of publications from 2016 to 19. The second one is SCImago journal rank value. A journal's SJR is a numeric value indicating the average number of weighted citation received during the selected year per documents published during the 3 years in that journal. It means SGR value can be calculated as the average number of weighted citations received in a year over the number of documents published in previous 3 years. And the third one is SNIP value. SNIP stands for Source Normalized Impact per Paper and can be calculated as journal citation count per paper or per documents over the citation potential in its subject field. Citation potential is a measure of probability of being cited. Next, Scopus Index Journal Search. Researchers feel proud if they publish their work in Scopus Index journals. The main question is how to identify Scopus Index journals. Now, we are going to discuss the procedure to identify the Scopus Index journals. For this, first open the site of Scopus. The result of search is this page. You can see here you can see the main contents of Scopus. Now, our concern is to check the journal Scopus indexed. For this, click on sources. Now, you can check journals by using subject area, titles, publisher, and international standard serial number. For example, I want to check journals of physics and astronomy. Then I will put here physics and astronomy. Then apply. You can see all the journals related to that subject area. Okay. Here are the results. Now, I want to check reviews of modern physics. Then I will click here. And in this way, you can confirm the Scopus index journals like here Scopus coverage years for reviews of modern physics from 1929 to present. It means the journal reviews of modern physics is Scopus index journals. Moreover, it also provides publisher of the journal, which is American Physical Society, subject area, physics and astronomy, journal physics and astronomy. And the additional details such as site score 2019, SGR value of that journal 2019, SNIP value of that journal 2019. Also, you can see here the site scores 2019 of that journal, which is calculated here by the number of citations 2016 to 2019 over the number of documents 2016 to 2019. So in this way, you can check the Scopus index journals. Now, our next point is Scopus affiliation and author search. For this, click on author search on the main page of Scopus. Here you can see author first name and author last name. It means that you can search by author name, by affiliation, and by ORCID number. I would like to check the researcher, Dr. Zishan Yusuf, who is nice teacher and competent researcher of Department of Mathematics, University of the Punjab, Lahore, Pakistan. For this, I will put first and last name of that researcher over here and then click on search. Then the result of our search is here. Here is our concerned researcher. So we can see the number of documents, number of citations, and age index of that researcher. Also, we can see co-authors and the subject area field of research. It means Scopus is a platform to provide such authentic details, okay? Here you can find the research work of concerned authors. Here are the informative links related Scopus. Thanks for your attention.